I've recently thought a lot about different things, many things, and mainly about practice, how I practice. I want to refine my practice process again. I was also thinking about how I consume music. The way we consume music today or these days is basically defined by technology, like Spotify or YouTube. We have all the music at our fingertips, like everything is there. And what made me think about this is I rediscovered an artist a couple months ago. His name is El Sharol. He unfortunately passed away a while ago. And I remembered that when I was a child, my mom always used to play El Sharol. We had one, I don't know if it was a cassette or if it was a no, it was not a CD, probably a cassette or a vinyl or something. And the album was called Glow. When I was looking for the album on Spotify, I found it, of course, and then I was listening to it and I was just amazed how much I knew of the songs and how many details I knew. I was surprised how familiar all those songs were. And I also noticed that this didn't happen the last years or so, because I find myself jumping from one song to the next and from one artist to the other, and I don't really take the time to listen to one particular CD for a long time. And this was back in the days we got forced to, you buy a new CD or a new cassette or whatever it was, and you would play it for weeks, probably for months, and you would listen to the songs over and over and over, and you discover new things every time you listen to them, and you really go to the subtle nuances of the music. And now you listen to a song on Spotify, you listen to it once or twice, and then you move on. Or at least that's how I did it the past years, actually. And that's kind of scary, that I didn't really dedicate myself to one whole album. I was just listening to a lot of music, of course, but I moved on to something else before I really got deeper into the album or into the song. And I want to change that, definitely, because I want to have get my old CDs out and really listen to them again, buy some new CDs, and I think that's the way for me to go, to really discover all the layers of the music when I listen to them, not 2 times, not 5 times. It's when I listen to the song or to the CD like 50 times or 100 times. That's what I want to get back. Like, I want to get back to my old listening habit, and therefore I bought this. Yes, a Discman. Put in the CD and I just immediately fell in love with it, and again discovered how it used to feel listening to music, and it's a total different experience when the CD stays in there for a while. That's the main point, actually, and that's where laziness is good. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to change the CD, and then I would listen to one CD for much longer than if I have everything on my fingertips, and then one day I think, I want to listen to some Brecker Brothers, and the next day I think, let me listen to some whatever, John Scofield. Or you actually need to give yourself time to really dive into the music. Yeah, this is what I'm really happy about, and what I wanted to talk about, that I rediscovered how I listen to music and how I consume music. Yesterday I put in Herbie Hancock, Headhunters Thrust. it's just great. Listening to the stuff on a CD is just much cooler than putting it on Spotify. It's just a whole, I don't know, I can't describe it. Yeah, this is basically just something I wanted to talk about and maybe inspire you, or even if it's just one person who start thinking about how they consume music, then this video was worth making, because there's a lot to discover in songs and in whole albums from artists. That's really, when you give yourself time to connect emotionally to some songs, it's just, that's something nobody should be missing out on. And that's what I discovered with the music I've been knowing for a long time, and I've listened to over and over and over and over. When I was young, for example, I drove my mom crazy when I was listening to the Black Album from Metallica for I don't know how many months. Like, it was just always the same songs, always the same CD. And when I hear this music now, it's like meeting an old friend again. It's just really great, and this connection, and also with the album Glow from El Charo, it's just something I don't want anybody to miss out on. This is just amazing, and I fear that this kind of connection with music, with people, gets lost. I mean, CDs are getting old, or probably they are old already, but it's just scary when you think of the whole thing, when this whole process of listening to music is so different what it used to be, and it happened so fast. You have Spotify, you have all the music there is on your fingertips, and it's really, really crazy. Like it's like, it's scary when you think about, you dedicate so much time towards music and towards your craft, and then you find out the average length that young adults listen to music is Kira is singing too, is like 30 seconds into the song, and then they move on to the next song. It's sad that they miss out on having this connection to music and to songs. That's like I said before, listening to a song you really know for a long time and you know really good, is like meeting an old friend, and you have an emotional connection to a song, and that's something really beautiful. I don't want anybody to miss out on that, and I think that is what keeps music alive, is that people connect emotionally to music. But you have to give it a chance to do that, and you cannot connect to anything when you listen to it for 20 seconds or 30 seconds, and then you move on to the next stuff. It's you need to give yourself time, and that's why I want to go back to CDs. That's how I started to really getting into music, was via cassettes and CDs. First cassettes and then CDs, and I want to go back to this and to really get a connection to new music I'll discover, that not listen to it once or twice and then move on. And that was, I discovered that was a big mistake I made the past years actually, and it was kind of scary. But then the best moment to change it is now, to go back to go back to old school, not really old school, but to a little bit old school. Like go back to CDs and listen to whole albums and dive into them and get all the nuances out of it. Yeah. Anyways, I will walk back now. It's beautiful here. It's Königsee in Salzburg. It's just brilliant. I took out my daughter for a little walk and I thought I'll do a little video. So it's been a long time anyway since I did a vlog, and I was thinking a lot and I didn't really know what to talk about, and especially because I was so much into figuring things out for myself that it didn't feel right to talk about it. I don't know. Now at least I figured out this for sure, that I really make a change in how I consume music. And yeah, basically this is it, and I will go back home now, take little one back. It's getting kind of late for her at least. And so yeah, if you agree with me, leave a comment, and if you don't agree with me, leave a comment as well. I would be happy if you subscribe to my channel and we get a conversation going about music and about how musicians make their way through the life. Yeah. Alright then, it's time for me. Taking a little look at this beautiful scenery. It's really breathtaking.